Hello everybody and welcome back to Makeover Monday number 16. Haven't done one of these in a while. As I mentioned last time, I kind of have, I guess it's decision paralysis when you just have so many choices, you can't really pick one. But this one has been living rent-free in my head for a really long time. So this was initially from Wild Card Wednesday number 8, and I had called it Road Trip, and it was in the shop, and nobody bought it. So I discontinued it, partially because of that, but also partially because I didn't have the recipe written down. That was kind of par for the course back then. I was really bad at writing down recipes from Wild Card Wednesday videos. I guess I just kind of assumed that I could watch the video again and see what I did. However, that was not really the case because I found, as we have already seen right here and now, the original 5 scoops that I thought I had was not enough. So I had to go back for another 5 scoops. So I've got my yellowy base here, and I will say I did manage to recreate this pretty faithfully. I don't have the original skein or swatch on hand to compare them, but based on photos, I think I did a really good job of recreating the original. However, one of the issues that I had in the original was because I tie-dyed it and did a different sort of effect here. Because normally, okay, when I do the tie-dyed yarns, normally I tie-dye it and then I just soak the yarn. In this case, I'm tie-dyeing it and dunking it, which kind of moves the ties a little bit if they're not tight enough, or it's just kind of unavoidable that the ties are going to slip a little if they're in motion. So I decided I wanted to do a double wide tie, and my initial plan was to do a double figure 8, but then I thought to myself, okay, that's really messy and complicated. Why not just fold the tie in half and then do a figure 8? So duh, I might be a dumb blonde, but I get there eventually. So that's what I'm doing here. I made some extra long ties. Now I'm thinking, and I will be working on this later, I want to do I-cord ties. So I'm going to knit up a bunch of I-cord and have reusable ties. So that way I can get thicker spots, you know, so the ties are always going to create varying widths because that's just the way it happens. The parts of the yarn on the inside, like the deep inside ties, is always going to have thicker dashes than the outside because the liquid penetrates easier closer to the tie. And I don't know if I'm explaining that correctly, but I hope you understand what I mean. Anyway, so here I am dunking and dunking and dunking. I do think I got this color correct, the purple. Anyway, what I want to tell you is that while I did pretty faithfully recreate this, I kind of want to do a spin-off of it. So I'm going to keep this in the shop this time. I'm going to call it Whimsical because it reminded me of, I don't know, like a fun fair or carnival. It's just really freaking cheerful. I love it. But I want to do something that has more of a yellow base, and instead of a red for one end, I want to do a magenta, or maybe like even a brighter pink. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments if you like this yarn and if you think I should do a related version of it, because I do really like this concept and I like the way it came out. I just want something that has more of a yellow base to it, and they could be fraternal twins or whatever, relatives, maybe cousins. I do like the blue that I used, I will say that, although I had to use more of the blue because did I have to use more of the blue? No, I think it was the oxblood on the other end that I needed to use more of. So the blue came out fine. I'm kind of curious as to how I got the original effect with the number of scoops that I saw in the original video. It's kind of a mystery to me. Anyway, this is why it's very important that we write stuff down instead of just thinking, oh no, I'll remember. So Anyway, I'm going to shut up and let you watch me work. And here we go. Here's the finished product. Like I said, I love it. I recreated the original faithfully, but I do want to branch out and do something a little bit different. It's in the shop as Whimsical. Excuse me. My throat's a little hoarse. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I had a lot of fun with this one, and I hope that you like it too. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're new here. And a special shout out to my patrons. Thank you so much for your ongoing support. And I will see you very soon. Bye-bye.